Good evening. Welcome to our soiree on the theme of love songs. Let's start off with a song you may need a background for. Actually, this was my Eurovision Song Contest entry some years ago. It's got those things a Eurovision Song Contest entry really needs. A nice, simple, cheerful Euro rhythm. Quite simple lyrics and a touching little twist in the story as well. It's called Gwendoline. Gwendoline is always waiting as I get home from my school. And if you get to know her too, I know pretty soon that you will understand just what I feel, and that what we've got is real. You'll see what I mean. Gwendoline is always happy, and I've never seen her frown, and she never ever laughs at me even if I get down. She never takes my money, and she never says I'm funny. That's not her scene. Other guys may run around, Gwendoline, Gwendoline, chasing gals and let them down. Gwendoline, Gwendoline, but I will never be that way. Gwendoline, Gwendoline, now Gwendoline is here to stay. Now if I'm ever feeling all miserable and blue, running home to Gwendoline is all I've got to do. If I'm feeling sad and lonely and I need a hand to hold, I'll feel my best when I caress Gwendoline, my pet toad. Right, love songs. I'm going to go back into the absolute depths of my back catalogue now, back to the third quarter of the 20th century. And starting with a pair of songs I wrote for my lady wife, who I offered the opportunity to be here this evening, but she's busy. Two songs written for her in the end of 1974, a while ago. The first one, you need to know a little bit of background to. It's based in the city of Hull. There's quite a few references to Hull, the streets in the city, to Cottingham on the outskirts, where I had my bedsitter, and also to where she was working at the time. She was a research student working on a project involving field drains at a place called Withenwick, which is in Holderness, which is the area between Hull and Spurn Point. It's very flat and it's all clay, and their fields there do need drains. Anyway, this explains what she was doing. One morning in the month of May, the rain was pouring down. I took it to myself to walk outside Hull town. My path it led to Withenwick. There it was I saw a poor and aged countryman sat by his cottage door. He said, I am a farmer, but by cruel fate I'm dogged. Every time it starts to rain, my drains they all get clogged. I said, well, maybe I have words that may be use to you. If you want to get your drains unclogged, then this is what you do. You call Elaine the Drain Queen of Withenwick. She will understand. Then I'd force her on a septic tank. She'll take them all in hand. She'll dig a 10-foot pit through solid clay with her fingernails in an hour. When it rains, drive you insane. Call her name, she's got drain power. Most people never really know just what their studies will then yield. But Elaine is truly happy now that she has found her field. She turns the heads of passers-by as any young girl should. When they turn, she seems sweet to foot with mud. Most people work from 9 to 5 as far as I can tell, but Elaine, she works from 9 to 5, then 5 to 9 as well. In the brightest sunshine or on midnight black as pitch, she'll be up to her knees in her favourite drainage ditch, because she's Elaine the Drain Queen of Withenwick. She will understand. Or a septic tank. She'll take them all in hand. She'll dig a 10-foot pit through solid clay with her fingernails in an hour. When it rains, drives you insane. Call it age, she's got drain by the time the winter came, we all had our fill. But still the rain came pouring down from out the leaden skies. Then somewhere a drain blocked up and the Humber began to rise. Trawlers sailed on Ferrens Way and Beverley Road, the fishes swam. Still the waters rose and rose till they came to Cottingham. And still Hull City Council stood clean to their power, held an annual general meeting on Cottingham Church Tower, and they voted a resolution to call for Elaine the Drain Queen of Witherwick. She will understand an outfall sewer or a septic tank. She'll take them all in hand. She'll dig a 10-foot pit through solid clay with her fingernails in an hour. These drains when drains drive you insane. Call Elaine, she's got drain power. Elaine came racing to the scene on her amphibious push bike. She said, I'll solve this problem. It's what's like this I like. She took no heed of warnings. She never even took a boat. She plunged into the waters in a bright yellow drain coat. And all the people stood and watched, their faces white with fear. Then the waters began to go down and they all broke into cheers. Once more old Hull City could be dry and warm and snug. In the depths of the Humber, Elaine had pulled out the plug. 3 cheers posthumously for Elaine the Drain Queen of Witherwick. She will understand an outfall sewer or a septic tank. She'll take them all in hand. She'll dig a 10-foot pit through solid clay with her fingernails in an hour. If your drains drive you insane, call Elaine. She's got drain power. And after that I had to write something a bit straighter. This was written on Christmas Day 1974, sitting in the front room taking refuge when my parents were watching Christmas Day television, which is always a dreadful thing. It is called Some of the Morning. I haven't seen it for a while. Dark-haired lady, I'm with you again. I've met you so often, yet we still remain strangers in all of those things that we do not say. Forgive the questions you read in my eyes. If I were to ask you, would you be surprised? Or does it show that you already know anyway? Oh, but maybe on some other morning we could share all the joys a new day brings. Maybe on some other occasion you could join in all the songs I try to sing. Maybe at some other roadside you might decide to companion my way. Maybe at some other time, other place, you might be the one, if there is one who would stay. That gift it is given, she said, not to all. There are so many who know nothing more than the touch of a hand, or a word, or the light of a smile. The gift it is given, I know it is so. In his good time we both surely will know, and find out that journey and road where our footsteps must lie. But maybe on some other morning we could share all the joys a new day brings. Maybe on some other occasion you could join in all the songs I try to sing. Maybe at some other roadside you might decide to companion my way. Maybe at some other time, other place, you might be the one, if there is one who would stay. This time it is cold. In the hard winter one swiftly grows old. The frosts are so bitter and the nights are so long. Dark-haired lady, your eyes, they are kind. In the warmth of your friendship I surely could find the turn of the seasons to spring when the winter is gone. Some other morning. Right. Another song from a few years ago, written for a friend who came to me and said she felt disgruntled. It's a good word, isn't it? And I thought about the word. I like words, as you know, and came up with this song. For a chorus you might pick up and join in with. Very simple. She came to me smiling, but her brown eyes were sad. She said, let me tell you about the hard times I've had, been down and disgruntled for really far too long. So I sat down beside her and I taught her this song. Just gruntle me gently, you know what I need. Just give me some gruntling and I'll be gruntled indeed. When gruntled I'm happy, disgruntled I'm sad. Honey, I just need your gruntling so bad. When I was young I was happy, I was free of all care. Everybody had gruntles, even gruntles to spare. But the times they were changing, sadly there came a day. Like you I found someone who stole my gruntles away. So gruntle me gently, you know what I need. If you give me some gruntling, I'll be gruntled indeed. When gruntled I'm happy, disgruntled I'm sad. Honey, I just need your gruntling so bad. Through all the long night I'm thinking of this. Well, once I was gruntled, but now I am dis. If today I am dis, tomorrow I could be re. And that set me thinking, give me some gruntling, I'll be gruntled indeed. When gruntled I'm happy, disgruntled I'm sad. Honey, I just need your gruntling so bad. One day we could be happy, we could be free from all pain. When you and I, darling, we find our gruntles again. They'll put it in the newspapers, from the back page to the frontal. We spread out our stories, even the Hexham Chronicle. So gruntle me gently, you know what I mean. If you give me some gruntling, I'll be gruntled indeed. When gruntled I'm happy, disgruntled I'm sad. Honey, I just need your gruntling so bad. Gruntle me gently. Right, now. Right, this is sort of a love song. To be honest, it's a lust song. I was working on a set of songs about the 7 deadly sins, and I never got further than lust. Now, being a good, clean living person, I've never experienced lust, so I had to use my sanctified imagination to imagine what it might be like. So this is, I originally called it La Dame qui habite ma tête, the woman who lives in my head, woman on my mind. But it's looking for a woman I ain't ever gonna find. Looking for a woman I ain't ever gonna find. Got no flesh, got no blood, just a pretty picture painted on my mind. Woman on my mind, for better or for worse. I reach out for a blessing and she hands me down a curse. There ain't no sleep, there ain't no slumber in the bedroom of my soul. In the room below, the devil's always playing rock and roll. Woman, woman, woman on my mind. Woman, woman, woman on my mind. Woman on my mind. Each time I think of you, it's leading me not into temptation. Well, tomorrow night I do. My overheated dreaming's got me in a steaming haze. Bathsheba's in the tub tonight, I can't avert my gaze. Woman, woman, woman on my mind. Woman, woman, woman on my mind. Woman on my mind, you caught me in a spell. Like Pavlov's dogs, I salivate each time you ring my bell. You're a daydream, keeps you awake all night. Why can't you stay away? Of all my host of ghosts, the one that most I'd like to lay. Woman, woman, woman on my mind. Woman, woman, woman on my mind. Well, woman on my mind, ain't gonna pay your wage. You usurp the place of God, you tie my conscience in a cage. Now I see through the illusion, my confusion slips away. The moment that you shrivel in the clear cold light of day. Woman, 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 woman on my mind. Woman, woman, woman on my mind. Well, I'm looking for a woman I ain't never gonna find. flesh got no blood, just a pretty picture painted on my mind. Woman on my mind. Right. To change to a more serious one. Again, we can use love as a word. It's probably the most misused word of all, isn't it? Used in all sorts of contexts. Highest thing we know, and also can be an excuse for causing a great deal of pain. And this is to jump from a silly one to a more serious one. This is about using the word love as an excuse. As long as you call it love. As long as you call it love, that's okay. The fitful summer fever, sense of joie de vivre, knowledge you can't leave her, and the game has to be played. As long as you call it love, well, that's okay. As long as you call it love, that's okay. Whispered words, trembling hands, no one else could understand. Somewhere between your heart and glands, the choice is made today. As long as you call it love, well, that's okay. As long as you call it love, that's okay. The same old players in the past, the same old script that's written to last. Only the hardest audience would dare to stone the cast, knowing that we all have bills to pay. As long as you call it love, well, that's okay. As long as you call it love, that's okay. The arrow flies to find its mark, the forest fire starts with a spark, the heart sings like a meadowlark. These are the sorts of things people say. As long as you call it love, well, that's okay. As long as you call it love, that's okay. There was nothing you could do but lie, nothing she would do but cry. The kids they wound up crucified, you just shrug your shoulders, walk away. As long as you call it love. Right, back to that happier one. This is called Counterpoint, and it's about realising that the person you've been with for a long, long time is actually a completely other, completely different person to you. Called the perfect stranger. Counterpoint, you are the perfect stranger. Perfect stranger with whom I share my day, the faithful friend that I am so willing to betray, closer than my skin, yet half a universe away. You are the perfect stranger with whom I share my day. Feet still stand on on foreign soil, though you stand by my side. I never comprehended how this world could be so wide, and in the night whole continents are drifting on the tide. Your feet still stand on foreign soil, though you stand by my side. Counterpoint, like to unlike, the cold will crave the heat. The North Pole bends to seek the South, the sour desires the sweet, and we live in the light of those colours that fall when the ends of the spectrum meet. You never have been me, my love, I know I am not you. Your eyes look on this world to see a very different view. To try and name the colours there, it's all that I can do. You never have been me, my love, I know I am not you. Counterpoint, like to unlike, the cold will crave the heat. The North Pole bends to seek the South, the sour desires the sweet, and we live in the light of those colours that form when the ends of the spectrum meet. You are the perfect stranger with whom I share my day, the faithful friend that I am so willing to betray. Closer than my skin, yet half a universe away. You are the perfect stranger with whom I share my day. And just one more to finish with at the end of the stack. My plectrum, yes, sorry. This is again a song after having been together for some time, in fact for donkey's years, that's what it's called. This was written, it says on my words, PFR for ELR 27701. Then amended 15.5.12. So it's been around a while. The school teacher said, tell me what have you learned? I've learned to build bridges, then how they're burned. I could walk on the water the first time around. Then I learned how to swim, now I know how to drown. He He said young is foolish, being older is wise. You must travel this world, you must open your eyes. Well, I travelled the world, but I found out instead, each place I've been, I've left part of my head. And it took donkey's years. Said one fool to another, donkey's years. That's just the way it goes. Well, of all the ways to measure time, this one, dear, it's yours and mine. I guess it is the most sublime of them all. Donkey's years. The world's full of people with fast-moving hearts, meeting one moment, the next they will part. Serial relationships making do, eating each breakfast with somebody new. The world's full of people who are talking like parrots, brandishing whips as they're dangling carrots. The world's full of people who mock and who scoff. They can talk your hind legs off, though it takes donkey's years. Said one fool to another, donkey's years. That's just the way it goes. Well, of all the ways to measure time, this one here, it's yours and mine. I guess it is the most sublime of them all. Donkey's years. Well, I'm lying back here holding time in a glass, watching minutes and hours and months as they pass, knowing but that for your very good self, I'd still be that small boy up there on the shelf. Well, I'm thanking you now for the way things unspooled. If I've been a fool, here's to more being fooled. I've still got my ticket, take me for a ride. I'm happy to travel with you by my side, though it takes donkey's years. Said one fool to another, donkey's years. That's just the way it goes.